What's going on, Paul? What's up with it?
Hey, well, we are so excited to have you on with us today because this was so much fun, and you got to be so excited to unleash this to the general public because I don't know if they know quite what they're getting into here, right?
I don't know what they're getting into. I think they're gonna be super excited once they check it out. But like you said, yeah, it's been a beautiful process. We've been working on this thing for over 3 years. So to see it all come together, the fruits of our labors finally being released to the public, super excited about Memes and Nightmares premiering February 20th on Hulu.
Yeah. Well, and it's got to be such a cool thing too to from where what you started doing to bring it to a new medium and one that people love. So it's got to be one of the great honors, right?
Oh, yeah, it's been really cool to see how much the whole NBA Twitter and social media and sports social has grown, and to see all the amazing and talented people that have used and leveraged social media to be able to build careers for themselves. I'm a textbook shining example of that. So being able to take my initial talents as a writer, as a producer, as a voice actor, and then leverage social media now to do the stuff I'm doing in the hosting space. Being able to host a show with Gilbert Arenas called Gil's Arena on Underdog, and then being able to make this film with Anscape, Starry, and Spring Hill, work with LeBron James. So LeBron is my GOAT for basketball. So to be able to work with my GOAT and actually have a film that we both executive produce is an amazing thing for me.
That's incredible. Well, and of course now people have been looking up to you and they go, "See, that's what I want to do." But you just kind of make it look easy. You have a distinct talent in it. But what kind of advice do you give to people that are coming up behind you and want to do what you do?
You got to grind, man. You got to work every single day. Believe in yourself. It's not going to be an overnight thing. It's funny. I see a lot of people now, and they say, "Oh, you're overnight celebrity or overnight success." That doesn't exist. It takes years and years and years of just grinding and working and believing in yourself. It's not going to be easy, but I think if you put in the work and you put in the grind and you're consistent and you look for ways to build and grow every single day, that eventually you'll reach the results. But dreams aren't an overnight thing. You gotta set your goals. Once you reach your goals, set higher goals. Once you reach those goals, set higher goals. Never be complacent. Never be content. And I think the people that know me well know that I'm a worker. I'm a workaholic. I'm constantly grinding, constantly looking for ways to improve. And I use memes and I use NBA Twitter, and that is my creative outlet. Just so happens that now turned into a job. So for me, I try to never make it a job. I just try to have fun doing it. But I've seen the success from it, so I'm gonna keep going and keep grinding.
Yeah, well, that's what my co-host Drew Pearson, one of our great Dallas Cowboys, caught the Hail Mary when the Hall of Fame.
Oh, I know Drew. You already know. I'm rocking with Drew tough. So I
that's
already
right.
know.
Well, so that's what he calls a Hail Mary moment, which is that moment in your life or career you just had to go for it and it worked out for you. He wanted me to ask you, what do you suppose yours was?
Hail Mary moment was probably for me being able to create a show for Comedy Central called Legends of Chamberlain Heights, an animated series that ran for 2 seasons based on my friends' experiences riding the bench over at UCLA. I was a college athlete, played basketball at UCLA. Didn't get that much time, but I think that was kind of a pivotal moment. And to be able to do that really helped launch and jumpstart my career. And another one would be being able to work with Ava DuVernay and Colin Kaepernick on Colin in Black and White series that aired on Netflix. So being able to be a writer and producer on that. Those moments, you work with somebody like Ava, who's just this larger than life figure, and being able to actually get her respect and get love from her for the work that you're doing, it really let me know that I was doing the right things and I was headed in the right direction.
Yeah, that's right. And part of that is that mindset that you have to put yourself in. Is there something you tell yourself that keeps you on the right path always?
Yeah, so for me, it's just always keep grinding, respect everybody, work as hard as you can, and never forget where you came from and know where you're going.
Yeah, well, and of course we're here in Dallas, and there's a lot to talk about, but we're very sad right now with the whole Luca thing, right?
Yeah.
What do we do?
You guys are very sad. Me as Laker fans, you see, I got the makeshift Luka jersey in the back. You see, we're very excited. We appreciate you guys. We want to send all our love and respect to Dallas Mavs fans, but your front office has some things they need to address, things they need to discuss. We're sad to see AD leave the Lakers to go to the Mavs. Very happy to see the Mavs give up Luka at such a low cost. Some would say they got fleeced. I don't know if I agree or disagree. All I do know is that we're no longer the Lakers, we're the LA Lucas. So appreciate you to the Mavs for making this happen. Hopefully some banners will be raised in LA in the very near future.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, and with this one, I know that this is meant for fun, but I noticed that there's some stuff being said in there, and so what are you hoping that people will take away from this other than that was a whole lot of fun?
Well, I just hope, for the casual fan, they'll be able to understand more of what NBA Twitter culture, what meme culture is, but also that memes ain't always what they seem. So there is a deeper message behind memes. And, you look at the central plot point in this film is the disappearance of a JR squinting meme, regards to JR Smith, but the context around what that means and what that represents to him and how that's impacted his life the same way that a lot of these other memes have impacted other people's lives. So for me, I use NBA Twitter as a creative outlet, as a comedic outlet, just to keep the mood light around the basketball community. But also now having grown in this platform, and when you have people like LeBron James and Kevin Durant and Steph Curry that now follow you, you got to move a little bit different. So I can't really be as much of a troll or as inflammatory as I used to be. I have to be a lot more respectful for these guys, and I do respect them as human beings. So that's what this film really showed me, and I hope people will find this relatable to their own world and their own lives.
Love that. Well, last thing, what's next for you? Because you keep growing and climbing. I'm sure you got some other things in the works.
So really just doing the show with Gilbert Arena, Gil's Arena. We're running 4 days a week. Shout out to the people at Underdog for presenting the show, sponsoring the show. But that takes up a lot of my life. We're doing about 3 hours a day, 4 days a week. As you know, Gil likes to work a lot, but me and Gil have a lot of different stuff in the works. So in addition to this project, I've really been able to carve out a lane for myself in the hosting space and the sports hosting space. So just super thankful and appreciative to Gil and the people over at Underdog for A, cutting the check, and B, giving me opportunity to expand my horizon and expand my career.
Yeah, perfect. Well, hey, congratulations on everything. It's a pleasure to talk to you today. Look forward to see what you do next. Before we tell everybody, check this out on Hulu coming right up.
Appreciate you, Paul. Tell Drew I said what up.
I will. Thank you so much.
Thank you.